Okay, children, we'll start. Rest of already 5 minutes over. We'll start triangles now. Okay. Can you start?
So only 4 people joined, sir.
Then what should you do? What we should do now?
So I guess you can leave a message in the group to join the class.
No, 1 minute. So Harshan only told we'll start that triangles, and he's only not there.
So we can wait another 2 minutes and then we can start, sir.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll start. Okay, Javian.
Yes, sir.
See, first of all, in class 9th, you have read what about congruence of triangles, right, children? And in this class 10th, you have similarity. Similarity. So, you know what is the difference between congruence and similarity, children? Congruency and similarity. Congruency and similarity. Anybody tell me what is difference between these two?
Sir, your voice is very low. Sir.
Was very low. Now it's clear.
It's clear, sir.
Huh. So what is different with congruency and congruency? 1 minute. One.
So like all squares with the same side lengths are congruent, and all equilateral triangles with the same side lengths are congruent.
Okay. What exactly the congruent figures are and what exactly the similarity figures are?
So like if there is a square, like you are making a outer square in that square.
Acha, if you're making a square, you are saying here like a square I made and I like, and if I make one more other square here, this you are saying.
Yes, sir.
So what is this?
Congruent.
Means what is congruence actually? And then what is similar then? If congruence is like this, what is meant by similar part?
Sorry, sir. That is similar. That is similar, sir.
Okay, then what is about congruent?
So congruent will be a normal square.
Okay, fine. See, try to understand children here. Yeah, you're partially correct, but see here, what exactly the difference is between congruence and similarity. You have read in your school, Javian?
No, sir. Like
Okay,
not yet.
fine, fine. See, children, congruence means two figures exactly overlap. Just Control Z I put. I'll just write here two figures. Two figures exactly overlap. Okay.
So your voice is getting really low, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acha. Now it's clear. If I did like this,
Yes,
if I
sir.
tell it's go like okay.
Yes, sir. Now your voice is okay, sir.
I'm saying that two figures exactly overlap. Exactly overlap in the sense, children. See, this is your thing, and this is your again one more figure. Okay. So what happens is this is 4 centimeter. Then all are 4 centimeter. This is also 4 centimeter. If you take this first figure on the second figure, this both figure will exactly overlap to each other, right? This both
Yes,
figure
sir.
will exactly overlap to each other. So this both are squares and they are exactly overlap. The first condition should be what? All angles should be equal. All angles should be equal, right? And second condition is all sides are also equal, right? Are equal. These are the two conditions, correct, children? To become overlap, exactly overlap, what happened? All the angles should be same and all sides should be equal. Is it clear till here, Praharshan?
Yes.
What is the means difference between congruence and similarity? I'm just telling here. So congruence means two figures which exactly overlap to each other. Two congruence figure which exactly overlap to each other is called congruence figures. In similarity, what happens, children? Just I'm telling you. Similarity means what is a similarity? I'm just giving one example here, like this is first figure. This is square only, and second figure is like bigger square. Okay. I'm writing here. This is 4 centimeter. This is 6 centimeter square. This both have what? Square over here. So what happens, children, over here? 4 centimeter square and 6 centimeter square. This both squares, what will be there? There all angles are equal. First condition of this similarity part is all angles should be equal. Okay. First point is all angles equal And second part is all sides are proportional. All sides are what? Proportional. Praharshan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So this you might be knowing this before only, right? Difference between similarity and congruence, correct, Praharshan?
Yes.
So if you talk about the sides are proportional, what do you mean? Can you tell me, Praharshan? If we tell
They
here,
are in the same ratio.
yeah, they will have the same ratio. Means if you are just comparing with ABCD and EFGH, the children can we this all are 6666. Okay, so we can write here AB by EF is equals to BC by FG is equals to DC by HG is equals to AD by EH. This should be equal to what? 4 by 6, that is 2 by 3. Means all these sides, this side, this side, this side, this side. All these sides are what? Proportional. All these sides are what? Proportional. Is it clear, children? So here side should be proportional, and first one, the all sides should be equal, exactly equal. So we can say that one note you can write here. You can write all congruent figures are similar. All congruent figures are similar, but all similar figures are not congruent. All similar figures are not congruent. Is it clear, children, till here? Children, till here it's clear or not?
Yes, sir.
So difference, we just right now we read the difference between congruence and similarity. So in class 10th, children, you are not having congruence part, you are having similarity one. Okay.
So we can add one more point also, right? So like in similarity, that two similar figures have the same shape but not necessarily the same size.
Yeah, it becomes same only. What we have written here, same thing only. That congruence part, what you written, no, that same thing is here, right?
Yes, sir.
Depends on that only. Size doesn't matter. Proportional you should write. Proportion you should write, not size. Proportion.
Okay, sir.
So in your class 10th, you are having similarity part. This part is there for class 10th. For class 10th, you are having similarity. Similarity you are having for class 10th. So first question, if I ask you, if these two triangles are similar or not, just tell me. This is your triangle. This is triangle. I'm asking here A, B, C, D, D, E, F. If I write here 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2. So this is 60, 60, 60. These two triangles are similar. If I write triangle ABC,
Yes, sir.
is similar to triangle DEF. Is it correct or wrong, children?
It's correct.
Correct, sir.
Because all angles are equal and all sides are also proportional, correct? Now I'm giving another figure to you. Now I'll give another figure, that is right angle triangle is giving right now. This is one figure. And second figure is Something is mismatching here. Wire part is there, no? Wire part is just moving here and there. 1 minute, children. Just let me remove this. So now I'm writing here A, B, C. If write here triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Is it correct or wrong?
It's correct.
Tell me, children. Javian, Rasool, Chanchal, are you there? Nobody has on the camera, children. Why? Children, all of you on the camera.
So here it's raining, so a bit improper network.
But your voice is coming better than before. Chanchal. Chanchal, your voice,
Your voice is very low.
now it's clear, Rasool?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what I'm saying, Chanchal, on the camera, let me check because your voice is proper than before also. Javian, Rasool, Praharshan, Adarsh, all of you on the camera. I cannot see anybody till now. I can see only Adarsh. Rasool. Rasool, you were in Patna still? Or you came back?
Sir, I came back.
Where? Hyderabad?
Yes, sir.
Okay, children. So, this is correct, Rasool? Praharshan?
Yes, it's correct.
Concept. This is only concept. This is not correct.
Sir, all the angles are equal. 90, 90, 45, 45, 45, 45. So triple A rule. So it's obviously gonna be correct.
See, actually, Praharshan, what should be there? That is the only concept. What just I'm telling right now. See, the concept actually here is what you know. Hey, what happened? I don't know why it's mismatching. 1 minute, children. See, now what I'm saying, ABC and DEF is there, right? Praharshan, if I tell you that A angle should be equal to D angle, correct, Praharshan? A angle should be equal to D angle. If these two triangles are similar, it means that these two angles should be. Huh?
It's not correct.
Not correct, no?
Yes.
So if we write, understood, Javian, why this is not correct?
Yes, sir.
Actually, these triangles are similar, but the way of writing is wrong. Understood, children? Others try to understand here.
Yeah, understood.
Triangle ABC is similar to what we should write, Praharshan?
Triangle
ABC. ABC is similar to triangle which one?
EDF.
EDF, correct. This is the correct way to writing. That's it. This is the main concept, children. If any question they asked, the first you draw the diagram. If you're not understanding, then you proceed further. Okay, others, it's clear what I'm saying here.
Yes, sir.
Means AB should be equal to ED. Means while writing, you should write AB should be equal to what? AB by DE, ED is equals to BC by DF is equals to AC by EF. And this should be equal to what? This should be equal to same. This should be constant. Okay. If you're finding the ratio, this should be what? Constant everywhere. Okay, children? This one is clear.
Yes.
Next question I'll ask you. One more triangle here. Or leave this part. We just move directly to the exercise only now. Or you see the concepts once again. Triangle. What is triangle? Everyone knows. Any polygon which has 3 sides and 3 vertices is known as triangle. Types of triangles are, acute, right, obtuse, and then you are having. There are 3 types of triangles based on the angles also. Scalene, isosceles, equilateral. You know all these things. Centroid, you leave now. Center, circumcenter, orthocenter. Now see the difference between congruent and similar figures. So congruent angles in the corresponding angles are same. Corresponding angles are same here also. Sides are exactly same. Here sides are what? Proportional. So both the square have same angles and same size. If any square is having same angles and same size, then what? It should be congruent. Next one is both square have same angle but not same sides. So this is your similar figures. Okay. Next part of it is these 2 triangles are in the triangles. Also, we used to same condition that 2 triangles will be similar if the corresponding angles of the 2 triangles are same and corresponding sides of 2 triangles are same proportion. Okay, so the same thing they are repeating over here. All the 3, the corresponding angle of 2 triangles, this both the triangles are there. No, the corresponding angles means what, children? Angle A is equals to angle D. If you are telling that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. Corresponding means here angle A should be equal to angle D. Angle B should be equal to angle E. And angle C is equals to angle F. The same thing is given over here. One here they mentioned means this angle A is equals to angle D. Angle B is equals to angle E. Angle C is equals to angle F. If 2 triangles are similar, then we can say that angle A is equals to angle D, angle B is equals to angle E, and angle C is equals to angle F. Is it clear, children? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
And you can write here sides also. If these 2 triangles are similar, you can write side also. AB by DE is equals to BC by EF is equals to AC by DF. And this should be what? Constant. Okay. Is it clear till here? Anyone having doubt in this, children? Any one of you?
No, sir. No, sir.
Others? Praharshan, why you off the camera? Praharshan, Rasool. Once you on the camera, then you off. Why? Javian? Javian,
Yes, sir.
why you off the camera today?
So actually, it's raining over here, sir, and I'm on my mobile data. So if I turn on my cam, like my voice will lag, sir, if I try to speak.
Oh, no problem. On. It's not a problem. Let it lag.
Okay, sir.
Let it be lag. Oh, no problem at all. Okay. Next here is basic proportionality theorem. That is your Thales theorem. We'll come back to this theorem right now. Wait for a minute. Now, here some criteria there, children. See, all the time we'll not find ki all sides are equal and all angles are equal, all sides are proportional. We are not going to find these things. Okay. All the time we are not going to find that ki all the sides are proportional or not, or all the angles are equal or not. Few criteria are there. By that much only we can understand that these two triangles are similar. Okay. Our first criteria is AAA, or you can say this one also known as AA criteria. A also you can say. Why we call KAA also? Because if two angles are same, the third angle is obviously same only. Correct, children? Either you can say double A or you can say triple A criteria of similarity. If two triangles have at least two angles same, then both the triangles are what? Similar. So we should not see the sides also, children. We should not see the sides also. Directly by this criteria only we can say that both the triangles are similar by AA similarity criteria. Is it clear, children? Anyone having doubt? Chanchal, it's clear
No,
to
sir.
you? Chanchal,
Yes, sir.
okay. Others, you are getting this point?
Yes, sir.
Now say thing here also they have mentioned here we can known as angle criteria also. Now second condition is all the sides should be proportional. If you understood that all the sides are proportional, then also we can say that these two triangles are similar. We should not check the side, not check the angles. Okay. If this much you prove that these two sides are proportional, all the three sides are proportional, then also we can say that your two triangles are similar, like AB by DE, AB by DE is equals to BC by EF is equals to AC by DF. And when you find the ratio, you'll get 2 by 1. Okay. So if you understood all the three sides are proportional, then only we can say that these two triangles are similar. As I explained before also, all the time we should not going to prove that all the angles are equal or not, and all the sides are also equal or not. By this criteria, what I'm just discussing right now, that much only you prove, it means that both triangles are similar. Okay. Now next part is two criteria we have read right now. Now third criteria is side angle side. Side angle side. Okay. So this criteria means two angles should be proportional, like this angle is proportional to this and this angle is proportional to this. Side angle side. Okay. It means that this angle, what you can see here, children, this you may have doubt here. This angle is always in the between only. Suppose this and these two sides are proportional. Okay. So what we are doing here is this angle B. Oh, what? Angle B and angle L, if you see here, this is exactly in between these two, right? Between these two sides. Can you see that, children? If here, if they might have not mentioned this one, not mentioned this one, if they mention this part, this angle, could these two triangles be similar? No. Okay, children, this becomes side, side and angle. This become what? Side, side angle. So this is not a part of similarity. Okay, what I'm saying, you are getting my point?
Yes,
So
sir.
the angle which we are just producing over here, which we are showing over here in the figure, that should be exactly between these two sides. See, that should be exactly between these two sides only. This angle should not be here or here. It should be exactly between only. between these two sides. Is it clear? Anyone having doubt?
No, sir.
One very important theorem, children, here, try to understand here. If these two triangles are similar, okay? If these two triangles are similar, this is very, very important, and it 100% one question will come in your objective type questions in the board exam. 1 or 2 may come, okay? Minimum 1 will come, okay? So if these two triangles are similar, then you can say that area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR. If you're finding the area of these two triangles, if you know only one side, no, you can find the area easily. So area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR. Javian, I told you on the camera. Praharshan,
Sir, I'm getting my pens.
your pen you are getting.
Think in the other one just got to.
Okay. So here triangle ABC and PQR, what we are doing, children, here, the ratio of the sides. Like if this side is proportion to this side, okay, and this whole side is proportional to this side, and this side is proportional to this side, it means that these two triangles are similar, and we can write it as AB by BC, AB by PQ is equals to BC by QR is equals to AC by PR whole square. So area, if you are writing in the form of area, so we have to write in the square form, children, okay? This whatever the proportion sides are coming over here, you should write in which form? A square form. So in exam, how the question they'll ask, you know, they'll ask that area of triangle ABC is 49, and your side AB is equals to 2, and the PQ is equals to 1. Okay, so they'll ask find area of triangle PQR. Find the area of triangle PQR in which AB is equals to 2 is given, PQ is equals to 1 is given. So what is the area of triangle PQR? Can you find, children, like this? So what you do, area of triangle ABC, this is 49 is the area of triangle ABC. Okay, 1 minute. Just write it properly. 1 minute, children. So I'll give area of triangle ABC is equals to 24. AB is equals to 2 centimeter. Here centimeter square I'm writing. And PQ is equals to 1 centimeter. Find area of triangle PQR is equals to question mark. Okay, children. Find the area of triangle PQR. So apply this formula, children, you can find here. How to find? Javian, you can find this question. Others,
Okay.
can you find this question, children, all of you? See, simply apply Praharshan, you can find for sure. Oh?
Yes, sir.
So simply you should put the values, children, over here. That is area of triangle ABC divided by area of triangle PQR is equals to AB square by PQ square. So ABC area we know 24 divided by area of triangle PQR is equals to AB square, that is 4 divided by 1. The triangle PQR is equals to what? 6 centimeter square. Is it clear, children? Is it clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So directly put the values and get the answers. One more, children, here they sometimes they ask here like altitude part is there. No, you can see altitude or median. This also is equal only. You can write here AD by PS also whole square. This you can add it up by yourself. Okay. You can write the altitude on the triangle, or you can write median of the triangle, or also a square of it. Is it clear, Praharshan? You might have not read this one, maybe.
It's yes.
If you're having altitude also in the triangle, or if you're having what we can say midpoint, that is median of two triangles, those medians and your altitude, those also in the same proportional, AD by PS whole square only. Okay, Praharshan?
Okay.
If they given median in the question, then also you can use the same formula. All right, children, instead of sides, sometimes, not sometimes, most of the times they will ask what? Median and altitude only, so that children will get confused. So this concept is clear to everyone.
Yes.
All right. Pythagoras theorem everyone knows from childhood only. No need to discuss this Pythagoras theorem. That is hypotenuse square is equals to sum of both two sides whole square, right? A square plus B square is equal to C square. Everyone knows. We have read trigonometry only, right, children? So this is not for you. Okay. Now last we'll read theorem. Okay. Now we just read the theorem part of it. What is this? After first exercise, we should read theorem. PPT, what we read before, that only should read over here.
Sir, can you write the proof of the Pythagoras theorem? Because like we can use it for the question to solve the question.
How to solve the question by Pythagoras theorem? You're saying, Parharshan?
Like the proof, sir.
Proof of Pythagoras theorem.
Yes.
Yeah, Praharshan, I tell you. First, we should do what? Thales theorem, no? Thales theorem and converse of it. Then you should go to that part. Okay, Pythagoras.
Okay.
Now I'm just starting from 6.1. What we discussed right now, small things. And then we move to Thales theorem or BPT. Then we proceed further. Okay. So, children, this is question number 1 of 6.1. See, all circles are similar or congruent. Adarsh. Adarsh.
Yes, sir.
All circles are similar or congruent.
Yeah, clear, congruent.
Congruent.
Yes.
How congruent? Suppose I'm taking one radius, one
Oh, yes,
centimeter
sir.
radius, and one circle I'll take 2 centimeter radius. So how this become congruent?
Yes, sir.
So it is similar, not congruent. Okay, similar for sure. Next one is all squares are. This is also similar, right? All dashed triangles are similar. All equilateral triangle are similar. Why not isosceles? Why not isosceles?
Because their base may vary.
Your base may vary, right? Suppose I'm writing like this, two triangles I'll make in this way and this way. I'm writing here 2, 2, 4. Here is 1, 1, 2. So these both are similar or not? This is similar. These both triangles are similar, right? Others, these both triangles are similar. What I made right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's same only. Angles are same only. Suppose all angles will be same. So the isosceles means these two sides are equal, right? These two sides are proportional over here. Praharshan, these are similar figures or not? What I made right now. 10%. 2, 2, 4, 1, 1, 2. These both triangles are similar or not, Praharshan?
They are similar.
Similar. This is isosceles but similar. But here all may not be equal. Suppose here 2, 2 and 5 I made. And this made as it is. So this is not proportional. So this is not similar. Okay. So in the question it was all dash triangles are similar. So all equilateral triangle are similar because all that time equilateral triangle will have 60 degree, 60 degree, 60 degree. Okay. So in that case, what you should do? All equilateral triangles are similar. You should tell isosceles you can't say. Next, fourth part of it is two polygons of the same number of sides are similar if their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional. Okay. Two polygons of same number of sides are similar if what? This we read in concept only. If their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional. Next question here mentioned is give two different pairs of similar figures, non-similar figures. So you can give easily, not a problem in this, right? So next one is question number third. State whether the following quadrilaterals are similar or not. So similar means what, children? Your angles should be, you should see the angles also, right? Similar means it looks same at least, no? The angle, the sides may be proportional. So you should check the what? You should check the sides as well as your angles also. In this case, if you see it's not look similar, so obviously see all the sides are proportional, but angles are not equal. So these two figures are not similar. Okay. If you find AB, PQ by AB is equals to QR by BC is equals to RS by CD is equals to SP by DA. These all are in the proportion 1:2. Okay. Here sides are proportional, but angles are not equal, right? But angles are not equal. Okay. That's why these both triangles, these both figures are not similar. Till here, any doubt of any to anyone? So first exercise got finished. This 6.1. This is only 3 questions were there. After before starting second exercise, we have to read the BPT, that is basic proportionality theorem, or you can say Thil's theorem. Okay. We have to prove, then only we can move further. Okay. So what is Thil's theorem? First, you just read this statement over here. See, these things you might be knowing before only. These things I just told you right now also. Two triangles are similar if their corresponding angles are equal and corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So this is nothing but your two triangles are similar if we can write like this. Okay. So what is the theorem here? If a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle to intersect the other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. If a line drawn parallel to the triangle to intersect, see, this is a line DE, what you are seeing, this line is parallel to BC, we have drawn. Okay. So if a line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, it means here in this figure we have DE parallel to BC. If we draw like this, then what happened? The other two sides in distinct points, the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. It means that this AD by DB, if you're finding, should be equals to AE by EC. If this line is parallel to this line, it means that this by this double this by double this is equal. So this is, we have to prove AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. If DE is parallel to BC, the other two sides are also dividing the triangle in the same ratio. Is it clear, children? Is it clear? So question you have to understand, what is the theorem they are saying over here? Theorem you're getting, children? Theorem at least you understood or not? If any line is drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, then what happens? The other two sides, it means that here you try to understand again, I'm telling you, if this line is parallel to this line, then this AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. So now proving part is there, children. Okay. We are given that triangle ABC is here. 1 minute. So children, here we have here the given that in triangle ABC, in which a line parallel to side BC intersect other two sides at AB and AD, AB and AC at D and D. See what they have given here. This line DE, the D is meeting at which line? AB, and this E is meeting at AC, right? Can you understand this? This D is parallel to BC, and in this D line intersect AB at D, and this E point intersect AC at E. So we need to prove that AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. So here construction is also required here. Construction. So construction means we have to draw DM perpendicular to AC and EN perpendicular to AB. Okay. The dotted line, what you are seeing over here, that is the construction over here. Okay. The dotted line, what you are seeing over here, that is your construction. Praharshan, Rasool.
Sir, I just off it. It's not even 1 second I off it.
Maximum 1 second and minimum fraction of seconds. All right. Now construction, till construction, anyone having doubt, children? This first is we have to, this is given, we should write. Second, we should write to proof, and third point is construction. So you get 1 mark out of 4 if you write an exam this much. For writing given, to prove, and construction, will get 1 mark. Okay. So next part is proof is coming over here. How to prove this? So in proof part, what we need to do, children, here? We should take this triangle ADE, this triangle UD. See this triangle ADE. So what is the area of triangle? You know, half base into height. And height is always perpendicular to the side. Height is always perpendicular to the side. So if you are seeing this triangle, where is the 90-degree part? 90 degrees EN is coming right 90 degree. This is 90 degree over here. You might have wondering that DM is also 90 degree. That is also 90 degree. But right now, we are just considering AB line. Okay. Don't consider this AC, which is perpendicular to this one. Only you just consider AB. On AB line, what is perpendicular? EN is perpendicular on the AD line. Okay. So half base into height. So here base becomes what? Here base becomes AD and height is what? EN. Is it clear to everyone, children? Is it clear how AD into EN is coming? It's clear to everyone or not? Others, you are getting this point? Now, second point, you just try to understand. Now we are considering this triangle, DBDE, this triangle, we are just, this yellow part. So before this triangle, we have to learn one concept here, this concept. What is the shading part, what I'm doing right now, the shading part here. You can see this triangle I'm shading right now. Okay. So if you want to find this area of this shading part, green color part, so we should write half base into height. Half height is not, this CD is a height, but this height is not a part of this triangle, right? It's not lying inside the triangle or somewhere like that. But anyway, we have to find the height like that. Always it should be 90 degree. So base, we have taken AB only of this triangle only, AB, but height we have considered as CD. So half AB into CD, half AB into what? CD. Is it clear, children, or not? Is it clear to everyone? How this is concept? This is not a part of this, but this is not a part, children. Okay, this is not a part of it, but it's not a part of it. But what? To use this, to find this triangle here, to find the area of this triangle, we have to use for this, because this triangle is not physically having any height over here, but this height is coming into picture. So see this one, area of triangle BDE is equals to half DB into EN. This part you try to understand. Who is not able to understand this green, this yellow part? That you tell me, children. The second line of it, this pink color. See this pink color. Who is not able to understand? Just tell me. Everyone understood or not? Rasool is clear.
Yes, sir.
Chanchal.
Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, sir.
Chanchal. Is there in meeting or simply? I don't know. Chanchal.
Yes,
You
sir, can
understood?
you-
Yeah, I can hear you. You understood this point? How BD I've written half base into height.
yes, sir.
Why we have written height EN here? Because EN is not a part of this triangle. Then also why we have written height as EN? Having dinner?
No, sir.
Okay, till then. EN, why EN is the height here? See, we are finding the triangle of BDE. So EN is not a part of triangle. Then also we are considering it as height. Why is it so? Do you know that?
No, sir.
Chanchal, what you are doing? You're telling you understood everything and you're just telling now you not understood. This concept when I was teaching you understood or not? This concept, what I'm just rounding up with green color. This concept you understood means that concept obviously will get to know. This concept you are getting where I have a star mark.
Yes, sir.
What is this concept? Tell me. What is this concept? If you know this concept, you can tell upper one also. Rashul, you tell me this concept, the star one. What is the concept I told to you right now?
Where, sir?
This star mark I told, no? See on the blue color, you can see this one, star mark, this figure. Why I explained this figure right now?
Sir, I forgot.
Anyone can tell me why I explained this figure?
Sir, it's the area of ABC.
Yeah. See, if you find the area of triangle ABC this one is, you know, so we can write half base into height. Okay. So base we know that is AB, but height we can take any perpendicular line for this triangle. See, this base is AB, and which height is coming? No, that height we can consider over here. Similarly, EN is not a part of this triangle. Then also we are considering EN as height. Chanchal, it's clear to you? No or not? Chanchal. Rasul, now it's clear. Rasul.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Others.
Yes, sir.
Now see children. Now say same triangle we should find again the area only, but now we'll find what you know. AD if you're finding the area. Now we consider the base as AE and height as DM. See base now we consider this much and height is this one. Now we are considering this side. Okay. Now see what we can do here. This 1 minute. So now see what we are doing here. Again, we are doing the same thing. ADE and BDE. We are taking considering now ADE, this triangle you see, and BDE. Okay. So why we are considering half AD into this now we understanding easily, right, children? AD into EN because now we are considering for this side. So your base ADE we are finding. So half base into height. Half base into height, half AE into DM. See this? For AD now we are adding half AE into DM. AE into DM. For this triangle DEC, height is DM only, base is EC. Same thing is mentioned over here. Half AE into DM divided by half EC into DM. And ultimately we are getting this is equal. Ultimately what we are getting? This both are what? Equal. So now we have to prove this much only, no? AD by DB is equals to AE by C. This only we should prove. So how we can say this? This both are equal. If this both are equal, this and this, I'm just writing here green color. This one and this one, if this both are equal, so obviously this will be equal only. But how this is equal? ADE and ADE, this is matching. But we have to prove that this BDE part is equals to DEC part, right? This both part equal if you understand, then we can say that AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. how to prove this BDE, this one and this one both are equal. This I'm telling you right now, try to understand. See, BDE, BD is your this triangle. DEC, you are having this triangle. This both triangle lies on the same base. This is a base. And between the same parallels. You have read in class 9th. Any triangles, any number of triangles lies between the same base and between the same parallels are equal. Okay. So by that we got that your BDE, area of BDE is equals to what? Area of DEC. So if these two are equal, it means this complete part is equal, and simultaneously these two are also what? Equal. Is it clear, children? Or anyone having doubt?
Yes.
All of you are getting? Control Z. No doubt. You just go through it. In the next class, you can ask the questions which you are having doubts and all. Who left? Javian left, I think, no?
Sir,
Sir, he left a long time.
Okay, children, all of you can leave for the day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye.